Hey friends, hope you guys are having an awesome day. So I wanted to take a few moments today and talk about facial rejuvenation. So it's something that I do within my broad spectrum acupuncture practice, and I get a lot of questions about it. What is this? And is it like Botox? And you know, is it a lot more needles? And how can it help me? Am I too old for this? Am I too young for this? There's just a lot. Of questions about it because it's something a little new and different. So I wanted to answer some of those questions here. So first off, from a Chinese medicine perspective, as we age, our yang depletes. Everything kind of starts to deplete a little bit the longer we've been on the planet, but the yang depletes, and so it creates, everything kind of starts to sag physically and energetically. So that's, the jowling that happens in the face and the kind of bags and wrinkles, everything just kind of is starting to go downward. Theoretically, what we do with the needles is create a surge of yang up to the face. So it's revitalizing and rejuvenating the face and the entire body, which, can reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It gives your face a more natural glow and just allows you to feel rejuvenated all over. And that's just a couple of the benefits. So there's that. And then what makes this different from, other kinds of, beauty treatments or even other kinds of acupuncture is that it is not only targeting certain areas of the face, but certain concern areas that you want to work on, but it's also a full body treatment because we believe that what is going on inside systemically will show up on the face, and it's actually incredibly diagnostic, which where you have different fine lines and wrinkles or spots or whatever. Locationally, that can be very linked to what's going on inside in terms of your organ systems and how everything's working together. So that is really good information for us. And so what we do is a series of treatment with needles in the face and in the whole body. So you're touching, many meridians at once, balancing the organs within so that, if things are balanced and healthy on the inside, it's going to show up on the outside. So it's, really getting to the root cause versus just treating the branch, meaning the, fine line, wrinkle on the face, what have you. And so there are full body needles. There's also face needles. It's definitely more needles than an average acupuncture treatment. If you've had acupuncture before, this is definitely more. The needles are much finer though. So they, we make it so that it's, not scary or painful. And so then, within that, you have the full body needles, but then you also have targeted areas. So we all have, a certain area here or there that, we might want to work on. And so there's different techniques used in this treatment protocol that are different from normal acupuncture. So there's threading, where you actually take the needle and thread it under the skin into the wrinkle. We do facial cupping and gua sha, which is using crystal tools to scrape across the face, gently though, to increase circulation and blood flow and help even out the skin tone and heal acne scars. So it's really just working on everything on the face together. So we hit your concern areas, but we're also working on everything at once. So it's really just a full body treatment. And so people often ask, what's the age range? Like, who can benefit from this? And the answer, I think, is anyone can benefit, because obviously if you're a little bit older and you have, certain very, more specific concern areas that you want to work with, obviously you can benefit from that. But I've had a lot of young women actually, young meaning like, early to late 20s, asking, I'm interested in this, how can it help me? And it's really, in that case, it's really a great preventative measure. I know a lot of young people might have like acne scars that they want some help healing, but really, it's like going to the gym on a regular basis. I've said that in previous videos. You might not see a big change right now because you don't have that much going on, but as time progresses, the treatments compound on each other and build, and there's a greater, more long-lasting result in the long run. And just what's great about this treatment is that I could talk about it forever, obviously, but it really helps to treat the entire body, the spirit. It's incredibly relaxing, and it really just helps us to age gracefully, which anyone would say is a good thing, I think. So yeah, this treatment is amazing. It's great for everyone. It's almost like having two treatments in one, because you are having needles everywhere. So it's like a regular acupuncture treatment plus a face treatment. And at the end of every treatment, there's a 30-minute session of the facial cupping and gua sha, which is just absolutely delicious. So, I highly recommend, if you've been thinking about it or you're on the fence, feel free to contact me with further questions. Would definitely recommend giving it a try if you haven't so far. So again, if you have any further questions, feel free to reach out, and I hope to see you soon.